Hello and welcome back to Gallifrey Gardens. Today I'm going to be showing you my Worm Factory 360. Now I just got this because the wife got some wonderful gift cards from work and was applied them to Amazon and well, boom, here we go. I'll put the link down to it in the description. Now I went with the Worm Factory 360 because I want to keep it in my laundry room or somewhere similar in the house because here in Tempe, Arizona, yeah, outside just not really an option. It gets pretty cold here during the winter sometimes. Last night it was down to 30. And then, well, you know, Phoenix, Arizona, Tempe, Arizona, our summers here are wow hot. To you, some of you people, it's alright to me. Doesn't bother me much. So I wanted to keep it inside. So I didn't want your standard, you know, big, huge tote. I wanted the footprint of the Worm Factory 360 because it's 18 by 18 inches according to my research. So I went ahead and went with that. Now, it comes with a bunch of wonderful things to help you get set up and get started, and that's what we're going to be showing you today. I already opened the box so I can show you one aspect of it and did something. Let's just get into that right now. Over here, we have some coconut core that comes with it. I cut this in half. And it's, you know, a little bit of coconut core. You go ahead and you soak that in some hot water. I prefer hot water if I'm not going to be using it right away because it expands it so much quicker. I mean, it expanded in seconds. I mean, I literally got to watch it and it go grow. It was awesome. But it ended up giving me this 1 gallon bag of coconut core, half the brick. And that's going to be the initial bedding, for the worms. So I just wanted to go ahead and do that. I did this yesterday before I got this brand new camera that I'm coming to you on. Got the camera charged up and now here I am today. I'm able to show you this. So with that said, let's get into the rest of the accessories because I have them right here. See, that was easy. Comes with a bag of shredded paper to mix with the coconut core for bedding. This is leaking a little. I can't get it tight enough. It is dust after all. But it is mineral rock dust. That is supposed to be, you know, feeding for the worm and minerals for the castings and everything thereafter. Comes with a very, very limited DVD. There's probably 4 sections on here. 4 chapters. They're 5 minutes each, but it does show you the basics, which is good because, well, I needed the basics because I've never had a vermi poster before. A rake for going through your compost, vermi post, whatever. A little thermometer, which, ooh, I just bumped the crap out of. But it is for the Worm Factory, so you can keep watch on your temperatures. Some pumice to kind of fluff and aerate the soil. A bin scraper, so when you're done with your bins, you can scrape them out. Now, an instruction manual that unfortunately is way over there, and I don't have with me right now. So, we'll go ahead and move on. Now, this is a nice tray for catching all your worm tea. So you can just kind of sits right underneath it. You'll see what I'm talking about here in a little bit. So that's pretty much the accessories and everything that comes with it. The DVD, the pumice, the core. It's really everything you need to go to start going, or everything you need to get ready and start going right away. So you can get your worms and go. I suggest ordering your Worm Factory, getting it in, and then ordering your worms. One of the big complaints I read on Amazon was one person was complaining that, you know, how horrible it was the 2 companies didn't come together and ship them, you know, because she got her worms first and they all died before she got her factory. So don't do that. Now let's get into the factory itself. Big old box over here. It's a good sized box. I mean, the box it came in from Amazon was ungodly huge. It fit this box and plenty of room extra. But we're going to go ahead and get the lid out. Boom. This will be the lid you sit on top. It's a little It looks to be a little bit warped. Oh yeah, it's a little warped. So maybe some steam or something, I can fix that right out. Comes with your worm ladder. This will keep worms that fall into the bottom tray. There's your spigot that you set, that black thing I was telling you was for worm tea. You set that under here to catch your worm tea when you're ready to, drain it out. But in here, you will put the worm ladder. Because if any worms get down in here, if I can get it right at this angle, can actually drown in the worm tea. You don't want that, because then you get nasty and funky. But anyways, they can climb up this ladder, then climb right back into the bottom of the bins. But you get 4 of these guys. See, they're nice and plenty of big holes, and those just sit right down there on top of the worm ladder. Now you'll put your bedding in here, and you'll just start adding and going up as you go along. And I'll keep you updated on my progress of that. But you get 4 of these bins. So you can start composting quite a bit. Well, let's make it even harder to see me. Because you don't want to see me, you want to see this, admit it. So that is the Worm Factory 360. It, supposedly a pound of worms, 1,000 worms is a really good starting point. Now I unfortunately only went with 250. I didn't know. I joined a worm composting group on Facebook afterwards, and well, I'm learning things, so as I learn and go along, I will share my data with you. Any comments, questions, or anything, please feel free to put those down below. And as always, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching our video today.